2/3 of people in polls out this weekend say that they disapprove of the way Joe Biden is handling the economy. Disapprove, doing a bad job, country heading in the wrong direction. And it's really a problem when 70% of the people think the country in which they live, country they love, is heading in the wrong direction. Why would they say it? Well, they take a look at their own personal situation, because the average American family has lost more than $10,000 to higher prices since Joe Biden took office just 2 years ago. And now what we're seeing across the country is more and more signs of the economy slowing down. Last week we found out that the economy had slowed down at the end of last year. Last year the economy grew at only a rate of 2.1% for the entire year. The White House predicted that it would be 3.8%, so much below what the President and the White House had predicted. Actually, they missed by almost half. And this is just the latest in a long list of disappointments that have affected the people all across the country over the last 2 years. We found out Friday that consumer spending has dropped again. This week, working families are now getting another punch to the gut. Economists are predicting that the Federal Reserve is likely going to raise interest rates again in just 2 days. More rate hikes are going to make it even more expensive to borrow money. It's going to slow the economy down even further. You know, over the last year, we've seen the largest rate hikes in 40 years. Average rate of new mortgages doubled since Joe Biden became president. Credit card interest, all-time high. Higher rates, harder to buy a home, harder to buy a house, harder to pay off a credit card debt.
Hello, friends. Happy Friday to all of you. So, friends, I cannot believe that this is happening. Retirees may see their Social Security payments cut by hundreds of dollars. Top Republicans are now considering new legislation that would completely change Social Security and monthly benefits for millions of Americans. But there are some lawmakers that are warning against this bill. Friends, please do me a humongous favor and watch until the end of this video. Also, I will be announcing 2 winners for the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, friends, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Social Security is a lifeline for millions of retirees, especially right now. According to a survey from The Motley Fool, 85% of retired Americans say that rising inflation is stretching their budgets, and 40% rely on Social Security completely in retirement. It is now more important than ever to make the most of your benefits. But for retirees in 12 U.S. states, taxes could take a big bite out of monthly payments. Even in retirement, you may not be able to escape taxes. Depending on where you reside, your Social Security benefits may be subject to state income taxes. Fortunately, 38 states do not tax Social Security, so there's a good chance you can avoid these taxes altogether. But among states that do tax Social Security, most have exemptions based on income or age. In Missouri, for example, you are exempt from Social Security taxes if your adjusted gross income is below $85,000 per year for singles. And over in the state of Rhode Island, you're exempt once you reach your full retirement age, as long as your income is below $95,800 per year. Coming out of Wednesday's fiscal talks with President Biden, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy announced that he will seek an agreement on Social Security and Medicare in the months ahead. America's 2 biggest entitlement programs, which make up about a third of the federal budget, are certain to remain at the center of the debate in Congress. Speaker McCarthy recently promised that these entitlement programs are off the table. But Democrats say the math simply doesn't add up. If the Speaker wants to achieve a balanced budget, and raising taxes are also off the table. During an interview, White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain said, The real issue is, do the Republicans have a plan, and what is that plan? Some Republicans say they're going to cut Social Security and Medicare. Some say they are not. Speaker McCarthy has said that we have got to make sure we strengthen the programs. McCarthy also referenced a GOP document from the last campaign that makes mention of the desire to save and strengthen Medicare and Social Security. Senator Bernie Sanders stated he wants to see increased payroll taxes to shore up the program and also increase payouts. Bernie Sanders also suggested that lawmakers sign a pledge to never cut both programs. And most notably, the influential Republican Study Committee recently released a plan for the fiscal year 2022 budget that included cuts to mandatory spending by over $10 trillion. Their plan would also reform the full retirement age to track life expectancy. So in other words, increase the age when benefits are available. The Republican Study Committee is led by Kevin Hern and lists 165 GOP representatives as members. The issue also came up again and again on the 2022 campaign trail, as well as in conversations this year about different approaches, which could result in trimming some benefits. Another idea with strong GOP support is a bill called the Trust Act, championed by Senate Republican Mitt Romney, which would create congressional panels with special powers to examine changes to Medicare and Social Security. The goal, which is a comprehensive bipartisan solution, very likely to include some benefit cuts to make the program solvent. But Kevin McCarthy himself has repeatedly called for a deal that moves the country towards a balanced budget, while simultaneously also saying he would put Medicare and Social Security to the side. But in recent days, Speaker McCarthy appears to be hedging on some of his colleagues' calls for a balanced budget in 10 years, talking more about a path to balance. Meanwhile, some Republicans are urging their colleagues to drop it and diffuse an issue that Democrats are clearly more than happy to amplify. Meanwhile, outside of the political fight, a recent government trustees report found that with no action from Congress, Social Security only has the funds to continue paying out benefits through the year 2034. A key Medicare trust fund likely will run low even earlier by the year 2028. Democrats largely remain focused on plans to increase revenues to pay for both programs, and perhaps even increase benefits. Democratic Representative Gwen Moore has reintroduced her bill, which would lift the cap on payroll taxes and increase benefits in the program. Another effort with numerous Democrats behind it is called Social Security 2100, with similar provisions. Well, my magnificent and marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Friday. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community. To show my appreciation to all of you, I'm doing weekly giveaways every Friday. Remember, friends, if you'd like to enter the weekly giveaways, simply click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. The winner of today's Walmart gift card giveaway of $75 is D. Hunter and Kathy McClarty. Congratulations, my friends! To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me a message, or you can message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends, and have a very wonderful and very blessed weekend.